Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is for all 12 signs of the zodiac for the month covering January 2021. Please do keep in mind that this is a general reading and not all messages may apply to you and or your personal life. And also this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, please do check out my website at www.seeyourselfie.com. Happy New Year everyone. Let's get started with your reading. So starting with Aries, Aries, you do have the card in love with love. All right, so this is about you falling in love easily after having sex. It's also about only seeing what you want to see or chasing the elusive feeling, the spark of the new. So Aries, I definitely feel like for some of you, you may be in love with more than one person, all right, and there's a need to make a choice, all right. You may be deceiving yourself or others because you may not be informing others that you are actually keeping your options open or that you're in love with more than one person. I also feel like some of you are deceiving yourself in terms of love because you are in a situation where you know you're being deceived and you're choosing not to see this deception. I also feel like some of you are involved in fling type situations. Either you or your partner is very seductive or carries seductive behaviors. And there's a need to make a choice as to whether or not you're going to stay in this energy or not. I also feel like some of you could be deceiving yourself when it comes to love because you're chasing the elusive feeling, the spark of the new person, a new relationship. When you know that this partner is not suitable for you, okay, but you're doing this because you're in love with the idea of being in love. All right, so moving on to Leo. Leos, you have the card of the flow. So this is about going with the flow. It's also about sex with no expectations or a carefree attitude towards sex. So Leos, I do feel like for many of you, you're just emotionally unavailable during this time. And I feel like even though you're emotionally unavailable, you're still optimistic when it comes to love, okay? You're not shutting down to the idea or the thought of love. I feel like you are going to be going with the flow, all right? You will be open to the idea, the thought of love, but with no expectations. I feel like for many of you, you're not going to want to put a label on love during this month. I feel like you're going to be willing to put in the work and to see where things goes, but without a label. I also feel like some of you may rather not make plans this month, but to rather go with the flow. For others of you, I feel like if you are making plans, your plans may not go according to plan. All right, so therefore there's a need to go with the flow. All right, so moving on to Sagittarius. So Sagittarians, you have the card of fire. So this is about spontaneous sex, quick sex, or sex that keeps you thinking about it. So I definitely feel like some of you are using strategy when it comes to sex and love in general. I feel like you're taking on a new approach, okay? You're spicing things up in terms of sex, and you're using this strategy to get what it is that you want in terms of love. I also feel like some of you may engage in quickies out in the public. And you need to be careful with that because I feel like you could be being spied on. All right, some of you are betraying your current partner with an ex. Okay, so you're engaging in love affairs with the ex. Also, I'm picking up like that some of you are putting on a good game in terms of sex, like a good performance, good sexual performance. And then you're burning off, okay? And you're leaving that person wondering or guessing what's next. Okay, I also feel like for some of you, there could be a Leo person that may be significant as well. So moving on here. Next up, we have Capricorn. So Capricorn, you have the card of find out what you really want. So Capricorns, for you, I definitely am picking up on wake-up calls this month. Some of you are going to wake up and realize that you're not with the person that you want to be with. This could be because you're just bored in the relationship. You've lost interest. Or for others of you, it could be that you realize that you actually want to pursue someone else. Okay, so I also feel like for others of you, you just realize that you want out of the situation. You want to change direction in some way. But I do feel like for others of you, it's important to figure out what it is that you really want in terms of love and how much you are actually willing to put up with in terms of love. All right, so moving on. Next up is Taurus. You have the card of freedom. So this is about exploratory sexual activities for fun. It's also about sex that lowers your vibration, or strip clubs, sex parties, and or sex games. So Taurus, I do feel like for some of you, you may feel like you're stuck or trapped in a work situation or a line of work that you'd rather not be in. And this could be because you have family obligations, family responsibilities that you have to take care of. And maybe it's that this job or this line of work brings you some form of stability or security. But really you want out. For others of you, I feel like you're actually with a soulmate during this month, okay? And you want to free yourself from this soulmate, but you know it's hard to free yourself from this person because they are a soulmate. Now, I also feel like for those of you that work in strip clubs or any other entertainment industry, that you need to know the law, make sure that you're obeying the law as well. There could be lawsuits around strip clubs or any other entertainment industries. I also feel like some of you could be incarcerated as well because you may tend to break the law intentionally or unintentionally. when it comes to jobs around entertainment industry, um, strip clubs, etc. I also feel like some of you could be arrested for prostitution. I also feel like some of you feel trapped or bound to family responsibilities, and you're just wanting to get away from it all and let your hair down. Okay, you're wanting a sense of freedom. Some of you may actually receive an opportunity for work or a line of work that maybe your family would not agree with, but you're tempted to accept the opportunity anyways. Moving on, next up is Virgos. So Virgos, let's see here. You have the card of body worship. So this is about your partner, potential partner, worshiping your body. It's about them taking their time to explore every bit of you. It's also about them loving specific areas of your body. Okay, for you Virgos, I'm just picking up that your love language does not match your partner's love language, okay? You may want to be with someone that you share a more deep spiritual connection with, for example, and they're more about basing love on the superficial, okay? And because of this, I feel like you're choosing to end the relationship, walk away from a person. For others of you, I'm getting like that is exactly why your relationship is coming to an end, because someone was basing the relationship off looks, okay? Someone was obsessed with the way someone's body looked, or a specific area of their body. Okay, this could be you or your partner, vice versa. It doesn't matter here, but I feel like someone's no longer attracted to their partner's physical appearance, okay? Moving on, next up is Pisces. So Pisces. Pisces, you have the card of business affair. This is about sex in the name of business. It's also about sex at the workplace and or meeting a lover at the workplace. For some of you, you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, or this person could be significant. But in general, I do feel like for you Pisceans that you have been engaging in a love affair, and now you're choosing to withdraw your energy from this love affair situation, all right? Or the other person is making that decision. Okay, there could be a stalemate situation when it comes to this love affair. For others of you, I feel like you're thinking about engaging in a love affair situation, all right? And it's kind of that you're fence sitting. You're waiting to see if someone's going to take the bait. All right, so moving on. Cancer. What's up with Cancer? Let's see here. Cancer, you have the card of memories. This is about sexual nostalgia. It's also about sweet memories of the past and or fantasies of past lovers during masturbation. It could be also that a Gemini person is significant. But regardless, I do feel like some of you are experiencing inner conflict when it comes to love in general. Some of you may be aggressively pursuing love or a past lover. But I do feel like there is inner conflict when it comes to love. Should you stay with the person that you're with, or should you leave this person behind for a past lover? For some of you, there's opposition in terms of love. Some of you may have to stand up and defend your point of view in terms of love, sex, or an ex. I also feel like some of you could be evicting an ex as well. Okay, so some of you still got an ex up in the house. All right. Next up is Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the card of Sacred. So this card is about perfect union of love. It's also about sacred sexual unions and or conscious sexuality. All right, so Scorpios, I definitely feel like this month some of you are being blessed with a new love potential or you're being blessed with someone from the past returning for one more chance at love. Realize that this is a blessing, okay? This is a blessing. And do you feel like it's important for you to realize that this person is a blessing to your life? And I also feel like it's important for you to realize the value that they bring to your life, or it's important for you to realize this person's value, okay? This is somebody that you will share a very deep connection with, all right? This is someone that you'll share a mutual attraction with, a deep sexual chemistry with as well. Some of you could actually be getting engaged as well, and this is a very sacred union. All right, so moving on. Next up is Libra. So Libras, you have the card of balance, and this card says balancing emotions and desires. But this card is also about a good sexual matching or integrating a healthier and sexual behavior patterns. Okay, Libras, I feel like for many of you, you have been to you've been going inward quite a bit. Okay, so you've been going within, and you may not even realize that your relationship is at the crossroads right now. Okay, so it's important for you to realize where your relationship is actually at and where it's headed. I also feel like some of you are in a relationship currently and you want out and you're just waiting for the right time to remove yourself from the situation. For others of you, I feel like it's important for you to balance your emotions and your desires. You need balance between the two. Yep, some of you are definitely bored within your relationship. All right, so moving on. Next up here, we have Gemini. So Geminis, you have the card of trap. This is about sexual blockages. It's also about fear of leaving lover or wanting another lover but feeling trapped with current partner. So I definitely feel like for some of you, you know, you do have more than one option in terms of love. I do feel like many of you has felt stuck or trapped in a situation in terms of love. And I feel like this month, you're receiving a flash of insight, truth, or there will be a realization, okay? And this is going to free you from that energy of feeling trapped. You're going to know exactly what it is that you want and what brings you fulfillment and contentment into your life, all right? And because of that, that's going to restore balance in your life. All right, moving on. Last but not least, you do have the sign of Aquarius here. And Aquarius, you have the card of playful. So this is about childlike sexuality. It's also about creative sex and or playful sex inventions. Okay, I'm definitely picking up some negative energy here. I definitely feel like for some of you, you are staying in abusive situations, okay, and you need to find your way out. Because I feel like this energy does not end well, okay? I also feel like for others of you, you may be the one actually committing a crime here, all right? You may be the one who is abusing someone else, and I feel like, again, this does not end well for you. So if you are in an abusive situation, it's important for you to get out of this situation. Yeah, I'm also getting justice is going to be served. For others of you, I feel like your mentality or the way you think about love or sex in general is self-sabotaging. Okay, there's a need for you to find your inner child and to be a little bit more playful. Let your hair down. Have fun. There's also a need to be a little bit more creative when it comes to sex and like dating. Allow yourself to love. That's what I'm getting. Allow yourself to love. Stop trying to control the situation in terms of love, sex, okay? Just allow yourself to go with the flow and to be creative. All right, so that's all that I have for you. I do hope that y'all enjoyed these readings, and bye for now.